Hello, it's Dread Rob. To you. It's gonna be a little bit of a different video for me. What can I say though? But let's just get it done. Actually, one of the videos I've wanted to do since I started this channel. Let me get this out of the way before we get any further. That if you have any like bad suicidal thoughts or any self harm thoughts or any of that, self harm or suicide, this is one of those videos where we're going to talk about a little bit of it. And yeah, so if you're doing bad with that, then I'd probably skip this video. I don't know how to put the warnings down, so here's the warning now for it. uh, I have not been well most of my life. Just for anyone to help me. I don't know if a doctor will watch this or anything, if anybody will watch this and give me some good advice or whatnot down in the comments, but I'm just gonna try to put my life out there and everything that's wrong with me, and hopefully we get something out of it. And I haven't been doing good for my whole life talking about what's wrong with me, and I need to get over it, and this is the video I need to make to help me push me forward. And like even recording this and making this all just, it's not fun. Let's just start at being a kid. I was rambunctious a lot. I got a bunch of scars. I got like 3 or 4 or 5 in my head. I got one on my neck. I got one on my knee. My biggest injury as a kid was probably just breaking a finger. And the one thing I did that I think really hurt me as a kid, one of my first biggest injuries was when I was 12 through 14. I was doing a newspaper route, and every day I would do on this shoulder, ironic, I put all the weight on my on this shoulder because I just throw with my right. And after 2 years of doing newspaper, I developed some issues with my back and went to physio in Cairo, and they told me that my back was crooked and my shoulder blades were winning out from my body. And the winning out of the shoulder blades is a big deal. There's two positions for their shoulder blades, and mine has two where it's like in and out. It's pretty bad. Muscles and joints and everything fighting for position. I think with the winning of my shoulder blades, I think I got extra injured when I separated my shoulder because now there's 2 points where it's not connected, but that's just how it feels for me. When I got injured, going to the doctor and pointing to one spot on my body where it was injured, it was like right here. Said there's no surgery in the world that can fix you. And yeah, I injured myself. On 27th was the day I went snowboarding with my buddy. And that was the day I was just like, I'm gonna set this all out. So I just went all out for snowboarding, and I was in such a bad mood. And I had my buddy who introduced the girl to me take me out for snowboarding at the same time. And yeah, I went down hard. I was going full speed sideways, and I went and I landed straight on my shoulder, and I drove on it and straight on ice. I tried to get up afterwards, and yeah, no, I felt like dislocated instantly. I had no power in this arm at all. And we went to the hospital, and I just telling them just to pop it back in, just pop my shoulder back in. It's dislocated, but they're like, "Oh no, we gotta do the X-ray first." And then they did the X-ray, and they said, "Oh no, it's separated. You're stuck with that for life." And I'm like, I'm in so much pain, I can't even use this arm. And they didn't do anything with me that day. I got my X-ray, and they sent me home. And that changed my life. I have never recovered, and I lost a part of myself that day. The part of myself that wanted to do school, that said that I could do a full-time job and do full-time everything. I can't sleep. I can't work even after that day. And I was like 19 at the time. I was just 5 months after graduating. Still deciding what to do with life, and that decided what my life was for me. It felt like just a little bit of context. At the time, I had 3 jobs. I was a hardworking man. I was really working hard, and yeah, no, I had to get rid of all those jobs after that happened, and yeah, no, I lost all that work ethic. And I went years of not doing anything, just taking pain pills of like just regular over the top counter pain pills and going to doctors, getting muscle relaxers, and that's all I had. And just doing that for years and years and years, never getting any help. And every time I tried, it feels like they would just give me pills and not try to help me verbally or physically. I had orthopedic surgery to shave the bone and get the cartilage off, but unfortunately, it made it worse. It loosened everything up, so now everything just doesn't stay right at all. And yeah, after that, I didn't like doctors because I have a doctor phobia. I don't seek out doctors unless I really need them. I've always hurt myself more and more for other people, and I've always had this character of myself where I need to give myself to others. I cannot help myself. I need to help others. And there's always a limit. I never knew this, but there's a limit to how much you can help others. And now everybody's helping me. I'm at the point in my life where I can't even help myself, and people are helping me, and I'm so grateful and I'm so thankful. I've been struggling for work, and the one job I did find and nailed, I was getting overworked. I was getting like 10, 12-hour days with 6-day weeks, and I worked hard. I worked the hardest I've ever worked since since getting injured. And one day, and I was getting really bad. I was having so bad anxiety. I was like not in a good place. I didn't have any friends. I didn't have anybody in my life, really. Nobody I could truly depend on. And I was giving anxiety attacks crazy amount, like weekly, like daily, almost weekly, weekly, almost daily. I'm sorry, just my so hard to talk. I really didn't feel like I was worth anything at all.
Here, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay.
I eventually broke myself. It was the first day I saw the doctor I'm currently have. And he's a great acupuncturist that's actually been helping me with my pain. The first day he acupunctured me, the next day I was in so much pain. I quit. I was quit my job. My body reacted for me. I wish, and I haven't been able to recover since. At least I can still talk to somebody. Just talking to him some days was enough to help me. And I also got a really good social worker at the same time. And I believe if I didn't have that, I wouldn't be here. I was struggling so hard. I was like not even sure if I could even form a relationship at the time, and they helped. I had like certain doubts in myself, and I eventually got into a good relationship, and I'm currently living with my girlfriend, who's a wonderful person and is currently paying for so much of my crap. It's actually insane. I can't thank her enough, and I don't know if I'm gonna get better, but we both have this. I believe I'll get better one day. I'm gonna. I don't know what to do with my TikTok account or this YouTube account. Gonna slow down making videos, I think. But I think I might do some workout videos on TikTok now, because I got a lot of issues, and I think I can spread that with like you can at least work out, because I need to do those videos. We're now seeing my acupuncture doctor, and I've been doing that for 4 years straight now. And bad news is I'm no longer seeing him anymore. He's retiring, and the last I've heard, I'm not getting assigned any pain medication or anything. So I've got no plans. And with that in the works, I started seeing a chiropractor, and that's been helping a lot. I've got her to crack me in ways that I haven't been able to do, and since I got injured, let's just say that. And I've been dealing with one symptom called vertigo, and I've been having that for the last year. And just having that go away within the first month of seeing my chiro is already so good. So just to let you know, that's where we are at with me. And I haven't been able to do much for the last 4 years. I'm in so much pain. I can barely do mundane tasks and take care of myself. And I made this channel for a reason. And I did it 2 years ago, pretty close to when I didn't think I was going to be able to get any better. I feel like I'm just getting worse and worse and worse. And it's kind of funny how you don't try to do anything your whole life until you're at your, I hate to say this, my death's bed. I do feel like death's creeping at my door, and the one thing that will help me get through the next day is looking forward to making some content, because I don't know why. Maybe it was something dream of mine as a kid. I've always wanted to be in entertainment. I don't know what, when, or where, but I always wanted to entertain and be entertained and be the one entertaining. And I've done that. I've made videos where I've made connections with friends. And I'm going to continue to do so, and I'm going to continue to play with these friends, and I'm going to continue to make more. And what I'm getting at is that you can follow your dream, even though things aren't going your way. There's always room for tomorrow to breathe, because one of my things is I find it hard to breathe. Like, everything is so tight in my back. It's even in my chest even. I think at the end of the day, I just want to make the point of this video is that I made this channel because I didn't think I was going to be able to game again. So I wanted to record myself gaming so I could look back at memories of like, hey, I used to be able to game, and look at me, look at what I used to be able to do. Because those are the memories that I've hold on to. And that's basically why I live where I live, because I have those memories here, because this is where I grew up. And silly enough as that is, remembering when I used to be okay is just enough for me. And I'll try to give more updates and give you all what's going on, and hopefully I get a new doctor, and hopefully we get some physio going. I just don't have enough money for it yet, and just chiro. It's expensive still already. It's giving me quite a bit of a dent in my wallet already, but I'm gonna work on it. Even though I don't ever have any money for the last 4 years, I haven't had any money. So it's like, how do I get better? That's kind of a past tense thing. I was starving. I was like last year around this time, like I would say I was around 150 pounds, and now I'm like at 180. Made a big difference living with my girlfriend for a year. She has put some meat on my bones. So now I should be able to get some energy to get these workouts going, because I have not been able to work out for 4 years. Not since I lost my job. I've just been in too much pain. My body won't let me. And the biggest thing was when I stretch and work out, I get the spins. Like if I work out too hard, I like, oh, and I feel like I'm gonna fall and hurt myself more. So it's just one of those things where you just gotta take it slow and take it easy. Take it slow, take it easy. And yeah, hopefully I get some videos out of me working out on my TikTok because that'll be cool. It hasn't been good lately, but I have the ability to and I have the will to. So it should happen. Just because you're having a bad morning, I've always have a bad morning. I don't sleep ever good because of my bad shoulders. I cannot sleep well. I have to wait till I am passing out to sleep, and when I wake up, I wake up. I can't really fall back asleep. I and so sleep has always been part of it, the issue. Don't let a bad morning let you stop you from having a good day. Because I've learned through my thing that every human has a limit, no matter who you are. I've found that limit, unfortunately. And I'm at the point where I can't even help myself. And I'm extremely lucky to be here. And I know that I'm not even doing that bad. Like, there's a lot more unfortunate people than me, but I still know it's not a walk in the park either. Being disabled, having your whole body fighting you and not letting you heal. I've always wanted to make this because nobody knows why I made this channel. And there's a little bit of concern on like every time I get a viewer coming to my Twitch and like, this is my disability, this is what's wrong with me, and this is why I have to do this. My muscles and joints are all screaming. They're all in so much pain. They're holding on for dear life. That's day in, day out. That's all I have. And to have this, to have something else, you never know what will help you in life. And this was one thing that helped me, is just having something I can make content with and making it just out of nothing. And it's so cool. And I've gotten quite a bit of followers, and I respect all of you and thank you for everybody. And yeah, I can't wait to see what the future holds, and maybe I'll get a job and maybe we get back on track in life. And that's one thing about this video I wanted to say, is I'm slowing down with videos. I'm going to try to make my life better because I am losing my doctor. I haven't worked on it for 4 years, and we need to do this, chat. We need to. I'm tired of feeling like garbage. It definitely means I'm not stopping making videos. I gotta make Landmines number 2. We gotta do that starting next year. So yeah, we're gonna make content for Rust, my favorite game, as you see on my channel. So hopefully we get that going after we fix ourselves. And I'm gonna get this. We're gonna do this. I believe. I believe. I believe.